came up in my game. In fact, I meant to lead the race. Oxycontin in my system, man, I'm feeling kinda strange. Watch me choke about this dope blueberry from Texas. You wanna get up in rotation? That's too bad, cause I'm stressing. By now it's 1:30 a.m. 11 Percocet just...
What is up, you piss-stained neck pillows? I'm McStud. And welcome to the motherfucking McStud Show. You may have questions about piss-stained neck pillows. Hold them till after the show. But first, a tasty motherfucking beverage. Hope you guys are having an amazing motherfucking week. It's almost here. 4 days in. It's Thursday. Michael Bolt Friday Eve. Tomorrow's Michael Bolt Friday. Fuck yeah. Cheers, bitches. Delicious. That being said, happy motherfucking Michael Bolt Friday Eve, goddammit. You know, I know this will vary depending on where you fucking live, but here we are less than 5 hours away from the very beginning of Michael Bolt Friday. So pluck those ball bag curlies and gloss up the starfish. Hope she doesn't have herpes and murder the pussy, because I can't think of anything that rhymes with starfish. You know, it's okay. Man, but you know, at least going to work on Friday mornings, every Friday morning at work, starts with the first half of our day until lunchtime, listening to Michael Bolton. I got my buddy at work, and he puts on his Spotify, and he's got a Michael Bolton playlist. And it starts with that line from Blazing Saddles that says, "Excuse me while I whip this out." Every fucking time. It's truly an amazing thing. Never in my life would have thought that, hey, someone's going to go along with Michael Bolton Friday, except my one buddy that back in the day that got me and ended the whole thing, except for Office Space. You know, we celebrated Michael Bolton Friday. Like, this is going on, like, what is it, 2000? This is probably 21 years of Michael Bolton Friday. So cheers to that. But as always, my mind always drifts and goes to some very wild places. So I was thinking, you guys know that song, not the cover, the song by Don Henley, "The Boys of Summer." You know, it's a vague and kind of odd story about a man's love for a woman in a way. And honestly, there's not much to the story. It's just like some statements. And he tells her that his love for her will still be strong after the boys of summer have gone. You know, what the fuck do boys have to do with anything? You know, is he saying that all summer he's going to fuck with little boys, and then when they go back to school, all he wants is his woman back? You know, it sounds pretty fucking creepy to me. Honestly, I don't know if any of you guys have ever seen a Don Henley album cover. But he's looking super serious about something. More serious than a man needs to look on an album cover, especially with the type of music he does. You know, it's not some sort of hard-ass rap album. Hold on. Hey, check these out. I mean, look at that dude. You can tell he means business. Apparently with some summertime schoolboys.
I desperately want to make love to a schoolboy.
How many times do you think that Don Henley was at home with his woman and he's trying to talk to her and he whips that line out? Which is now why he has to drive by her house when she's not home. And she's nothing more than a distant fucking memory. And I know some of you right now are like, don't you talk about Don Henley like that. He's a fucking eagle. He's a legend. Now look, motherfuckers. I'm not just picking on him. Don Henley is an easy fucking target. He really is. Because there's a lot of artists out there that you can do that with. Let's roll with Peter Cetera. Just different scenario, you know. I'm pretty sure he's the last man I'd ever want to fight for my honor. If y'all remember the song Glory of Love. And seriously, this was the 80s, you know, not medieval times. You know, pretty sure Peter Cetera was the guy that would get his ass kicked for his woman. Or at least the woman he wanted, you know. Yeah, I could be wrong. He was right. He may have been a badass. But I highly doubt it. But he may have been. Well, you know what? How about one more before I call it a show? What about you know what? Let's make it two. Let's go with two. Mick Jagger and David Bowie. You know when they did that Dancing in the Street song? You know, the song may be catchy, upbeat, good for like 80s club type shit. But then you watch the fucking music video And they look like two children who've been up all night eating Halloween candy and chugging Mountain Dews. And honestly, you may even think that David Bowie is Mick Jagger's wife or girlfriend or fucking side piece or some shit. And on top of that, Mick Jagger has a mouth big enough to suck two dicks at the same time. And if those were the fucking moves like Jagger that Maroon 5 was talking about, Jesus fucking Christ, what the fuck? Ground Control needs to come back and with Major fucking Tom, because the devil ain't got no sympathy for this bullshit. Even Michael Bolton said, what the fuck? Anyways, motherfuckers, that's all I got for tonight. Tomorrow is Michael Bolton Friday. I will catch you motherfuckers later.
From this second, I'll be crawling on my knees, laughing at the crowd of all the clowns that be surrounding me. Take another Laura Tab and